Are you ready for a fun Put a Finger Down Taraweeh edition? Today we have prepared 45 fun and challenging questions that will put your Islamic knowledge to the test. You'll have 7 seconds to answer each question, so stay sharp. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to continue your journey of learning with us on Islam Quiz. Let's begin! Put a finger down if you've ever struggled to find a spot in the masjid because it was packed. Put a finger down if you've ever lost count of how many rak'ahs have been prayed. Put a finger down if you've ever attended Taraweeh for every night of Ramadan. Put a finger down if you've ever tried to find a spot next to the wall so you can lean on. Put a finger down if you've ever almost dozed off during Taraweeh. Put a finger down if your legs have ever started shaking from standing too long. Put a finger down if you've ever looked around to see if others are also struggling. Put a finger down if you've ever recognized the surah the Imam was reciting. Put a finger down if you've ever said Ameen after Surah Al-Fatiha a little too loud. Put a finger down if you've ever struggled to keep your wudu before prayer. Put a finger down if you've ever felt proud of yourself for completing all 20 rak'ahs. Put a finger down if you've ever regretted eating too much at iftar before Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever raced to the masjid to avoid missing Isha. Put a finger down if you've ever forgotten which rak'ah you were on. Put a finger down if you've ever been shocked at how fast some imams recite. Put a finger down if you've ever heard someone's stomach growling in the middle of prayer. Put a finger down if you've ever looked for a spot near the fan or AC. Put a finger down if you've ever gotten a foot cramp during sujood. Put a finger down if you've ever made a friend at the masjid during Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever left feeling spiritually recharged after a great Taraweeh night. Put a finger down if you've ever worn your best outfit to Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever had a little kid bump into you while praying. Put a finger down if you've ever struggled to keep your hands up during long du'as. Put a finger down if you've ever gone straight to the snack table after Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever had your knees crack between ruku' and sujood. Put a finger down if you've ever felt guilty for skipping a night of Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever been confused when the Imam recited a surah you didn't recognize. Put a finger down if you've ever prayed behind an Imam who recited so beautifully that you got emotional. Put a finger down if you've ever tried to hold in a cough during Taraweeh prayer. Put a finger down if you've ever struggled to find your shoes after prayer. Put a finger down if you've ever made a goal to pray all of Taraweeh this Ramadan. Put a finger down if you've ever felt good bringing someone irregular at praying to Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever tripped over your abaya or thobe after standing up from sujood. Put a finger down if you've ever been distracted by a kid running around. Put a finger down if you've ever had deep Islamic discussions after Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever given charity after Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever come to the Masjid early for standing in the first row. Put a finger down if you've ever had to pray Taraweeh outside because the Masjid was full. Put a finger down if you've ever predicted the next surah just by listening to the first few words. Put a finger down if you've ever prayed behind an Imam who recited an entire juz in one night. Put a finger down if you've ever brought children to pray for Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever done wudu just to wake yourself up before Taraweeh. Put a finger down if you've ever had to squeeze into a tight space because the Masjid was full. Put a finger down if you've ever helped an uncle or aunt find his misplaced shoes after Taraweeh prayer. Put a finger down if you've ever felt proud for not missing any Taraweeh nights during Ramadan. How many did you get? Make sure to like and subscribe. Assalamu alaykum.